Thanks so much, Ben. And I am not here by myself, as you can see. We are going to be talking about Restaurant Week, which is so exciting. One of Charlotte's favorite food traditions returns this week, also known as Queen's Feast. We should say that. It returns July 24th with restaurants across the area serving up some special menus.
And joining us now is Bruce Hensley, co-owner of Queen's Feast, to tell us what we can expect this year, going all the way back to 2008. You guys have been doing this.
Right. We started it in July of 2008. We do it twice a year, late July and late January. And when we started, we had 42 restaurants in Mecklenburg County only. This iteration, which starts Friday, July 24th and runs through Sunday, August 2nd, has 120 participants in a 9-county area. So all over WCNC land, you've got restaurants. We've got them in as far north as Hickory, as far south as Fort Mill and Rock Hill, as far west as Gaston County, one in Kings Mountain, and to the east in Cabarrus County. So it's about a 60-mile radius within Charlotte.
How did you come up with this idea? I mean, the concept.
We stole it.
Well, why? Some of the best ideas are stolen
absolutely.
ideas. Yeah.
The Restaurant Week concept started in New York City, of course.
Right.
In the summer of 1992 as a way for upscale Manhattan restaurants to lure media during the Democratic National Convention.
Wow.
Really?
And it took off, and New York still does it. And when we started Charlotte Restaurant Week in July of 2008, there were about 24 restaurant weeks nationwide. And the last count, there are now over 250. So it's a concept that works. And what it is we invite restaurants to participate. It's a gastronomic delight. And these restaurants agree to offer 3-course prix menus for a 10-day period.
Okay.
So there are no tickets, there are no coupons. Everything you need to know is at the website, charlotterestaurantweek.com. You can see what restaurants are participating geographically and alphabetically and by type of cuisine, and then you go and check out their special Charlotte Restaurant Week menu, make reservations, and go eat. Strap on the feedback.
I love this. I love the idea, first of all, that you've expanded from 42 restaurants when you first started to now more than 100. Tell us about how the food scene in our area has evolved.
Tremendously. Charlotte is finally a gastronomic destination. I mean, we've had nominations for James Beard Awards. We've had TV shows here.
Right.
We have chefs that are coming in from literally all over the world, and they're really putting Charlotte on the map as a fine dining destination. And we have people visit our website from Canada, from Atlanta, from Raleigh. I mean, they're using Restaurant Week as a reason to come to Charlotte, which is fantastic. I mean, that's not the only reason, but they'll plan their travel so it's
around restaurants.
So regardless of the type of food, you have something for anybody.
Oh, absolutely. You name it, we've got it. You know, Asian, Cajun, French, Italian. Good old steakhouses. We have lots of those.
Down home country.
Whatever you want.
You have a taste of it. And I love the idea that this is a chance, I think, for people who, you've been looking at a restaurant, but like, man, that's really expensive. I'm not sure if I can afford it. But with that prix menu, it makes it accessible to more people.
It's a win-win situation. We do it in late July and late January because that's typically slow times for the restaurants. So when they participate, they're cash flowing, they're getting exposure, they're keeping their staffs working, and it's a great deal for the dining public because you're not spending what you normally would spend because the restaurants are offering a deal to get the trial business. And the restaurateurs tell us on average that they'll see some of them about 75% new faces during Queen's Feast, which if they convert just a fraction of those, they grow their business.
So it starts Friday and it's the whole week.
Friday, July 24th through Sunday, August 2.
Okay, so plenty of time there. All right, what are some hidden gems? Tell us, if you were going for the first time or checking it out, what would you?
Well, we have 12 new participants that are all over the map. Everything's on the website. So, and what Jill, my wife and I, and my partner, what we do, we try new restaurants that are new to us during Queen's Feast. So we'll go to a different neighborhood, go to a different city, try a different concept. So we use it to get out there and explore. So I think those are the hidden gems, depending on what you want.
Right.
And we have really something for everyone. So that's subjective.
Okay, wonderful.
So I'm ready to go right now.
I'm hungry. That's what I said. Bruce, why don't you bring us some breakfast?
Thank you,
I ate it on the way in.
All right, well, you may know this Queen's Feast, Charlotte Restaurant Week. It returns again starting on July 24th, going through August 2nd. Such a pleasure to have you in the studio this morning.
Thank you very much, man. Time to go eat.
All right, we're back after this.